What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest. Now, before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe and that thumbs up button for me. You guys seen the title, you seen the thumbnail, right? How is this possible, right? How is this humanly possible? How could Remy have done this? How could she have blindsided Papoose without a helmet? No! We're talking about a man. This is a man. This is not a woman. A man that held down a woman in the penitentiary for 6 years, right? Held her down before any of that plastic surgery, any of that any of the jugulars getting done, any of the yeeks getting done. Before she was thick, she was just some little skinny little battle rap girl. I mean, yeah, she was signed to Terror Squad and all that, but held her down for so long, right? Held her down. All to have an affair with some, like, not to say nobody's a nobody, but all to have an affair with somebody who's insignificant in their world. Like, now, I get it, right? They did the whole battle rap thing, 15 Minutes of Fame. He kind of like got tied into their whole situation. Like, I get it as far as that goes with him being around. But then you're talking about matching outfits. You're talking about cozy dinners. You're talking about cuddling. Like, you're talking about him. You're talking about Geechee Gotti speaking on it. Not only that, but Easy, the block captain, right? Saying like, yeah, I still got her, right? You're talking about close sources. You're talking about him posting pictures with his kids, not his baby mom. It's like, it's clear, right? Excuse me, it's clear at this point. So how could this happen? Like, what could lead to something so atrocious, right? This is why men ain't, like, this is why we don't put ourselves in that position. Because we know they could be slimy. We know women could be slimy like this. We know their capabilities are far more deceptive than ours, right? Men, we're simple creatures. Very simple creatures. We want some food, some schmecks, some dome, and just speak us up a little bit, you feel me? Acknowledge us, you know? Make us feel good, whatever, you feel me? And every now and then, you feel me? I mean, depending where you're coming from in the world, maybe, you know, break him off a little bit, you feel me? Buy him something nice. He gonna do the same for you, right? But point is that we're not highly complex creatures. It doesn't take a lot for us to be pleased with our girl, right? You know, it's easy. It's easy, right? Well, all we got to just be cool. Just don't do nothing irrational. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything irrational. Don't do anything out of pocket. Don't come knocking at our door at midnight, right? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing out of pocket, out of line, out of whack, out of the ordinary, nothing irrational. We're simple, we're cool, right? Women, on the other hand, they not so cool. They not so simple. They want what oftentimes they say they don't want. You get what I'm saying? They want what they say they don't want. They want what they cannot have. They want what's not realistic. You give them what they want something else. You see what I'm saying? I love you, I this, I that, blah, blah, blah. What it was, she just got bored with Papoose, I feel like. You get what I'm saying? She just got bored with him. He loved her too much. And she knows that love is always going to be it. See, that's why, man, we can't give them all that. You feel me? We can't give them all that. Men can't give them all that too much to that degree. Women, they gonna love you because we expect that from them. If we don't, we're like, what's up with this broad? You feel me? Men, on the other hand, we can't give them too much. Like, I feel like he just gave her too much, and she took advantage of it. You get what I'm saying? It's so good. Like, imagine, for example, every day you'll get as much money as you want. Eventually, money's nothing. I don't care about money. Burn it, whatever. I get as much. I could have $100 million, $2, $5, $10 million a day, whatever. Right? Eventually, money's nothing. It's just paper, right? So, in his case, he held her down for 6 years, came home, did all this stuff with her, went on shows with her, got her back. I mean, she kind of was already popping in her own right, but kept her relevant throughout the duration. How many rappers get locked up? You don't hear nothing about them for. Look at Bobby Shmurda. He got locked up. You heard about him for maybe 6 months, not even probably a year. Then next thing you know, he's gone. You don't hear from him for a long time. He comes back out twerking and all this other weird stuff. But the whole duration of him being locked up, you didn't hear nothing about him. Nothing about him. Look at X-Rated. He did like, what, 26 years. He was popping, I'm that gangster you answer to. And when I say jump, then that's what you do. I'm a fat, right? He gets locked up. He puts the one little album out on the you know what I'm saying, on the phone. You didn't hear about him for like 20 years, bro, right? Look at bro, a lot of rappers locked up, bro. Lil' Kim, you didn't hear nothing about Lil' Kim when she's locked up. The only one you really heard about when he's locked up was Tupac. I mean, that's Pac. Like, there's no replacement for Pac. My point is, he took her and made her relevant at a time when she was not even relevant. Then, double back, went on Love and Hip Hop with, oh, and by the way, for everybody who's saying that this is a ploy, they teamed up with Mona Love and Love and Hip Hop to keep her name in the blogs and blah, blah. Shut up. If you don't shut up, look, that's not his style, bro. He might click up with Mona Love with certain situations. That's not his style. He wouldn't do that. If he did that, I would be amazed. I would be flabbergasted. I wouldn't even keep up with them no more. But he gave her too much, bro. He gave her too much. She took advantage of it. She realized, look, man, this guy's here for me. If I'm good, if I'm bad, whatever, he's always here for me. They done, bro. It's over. That's it. You feel me? Like, there's nothing else to it. So I just feel like, in my personal opinion, in my personal humble opinion, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm just like you. I'm a spectator, right? In my personal humble opinion, he just did too much for her. You know what I'm saying? He did too much for her. She was just so used to spoiled with him. Whatever he did was the kindness of her heart. Whatever she accepted him doing was like, you feel me? So shout out to Papoose, man. But let that be an example for all you men out there who just trying to bend over backwards. And you know what I'm saying? You writing girls. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't. We not built that way. They not built that way. This guy didn't even mess with it, bro. He didn't even get no gooch. You feel me? He didn't get no, you know what I'm saying, no snook, no, right? No schmegs. He didn't get none of that for 6 years. 6 years, bro. For a man not, come on, bro. Come on. Maybe 1, 2, 3, whatever. 6 years, come on, bro. And then this is his prime years, too. You gotta remember, she been home 90, 20, like what, 5 years? He was just, all his prime years, like, you know what I'm saying, they was in their 30s at this time. You know what I'm saying? That's prime. So anyway, man, when I asked myself out loud, how could she do this? We all know he did too much for her, man. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think he bent over backwards for her to a fault? Or do you think he did what he was supposed to do? Do you think they'll come back together? Do you think they won't? Let me know in the comments, man. Please hit me a subscribe, a comment, and a like. Salute. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm gone.